Welcome to Tale of Two Wastelands. In this video I'll be looking at the mods that I'm planning on using on my upcoming Let's Play. Most of the mods I'm using here have patches for them on the Tale of Two Wastelands forum, which I'll link down below. So Tale of Two Wastelands is a huge mod that basically transfers Fallout 3 into the New Vegas game engine. There's also a smooth way for you to transfer into the next game as the same character that works really nicely with the story. So obviously this immediately gives you a load of benefits, considering the Fallout 3 engine just crashed all the time, and of course the number one, iron sights. So anyway, that's what Tale of Two Wastelands is, and now I'll get on with the mods that I'm using. So the main mod is a huge overhaul called Project Nevada. This is basically the same as Fallout Wanderers Edition, and I have a preset that added by another mod called Project Nevada Extra Options that kind of makes it more like FWE. So what this basically does, it makes damage a lot higher, and most of all, guns do extreme damage. You could die in one headshot, you will die instantly. And I'm playing on hard difficulty, so it makes it even more difficult. So yeah, I'll be hopefully not dying a lot, but it's more often than I will die because of the fact that the damage is so high. It's got about a million other features to just make the game better and harder, but I won't list any of them or anything like that. The page is in the link in the description. So another mod I'm using is Chasm, which is basically an autosave mod. I much prefer the system it uses than the Fallout New Vegas autosave system, and I don't really trust quick saves with these games. I always like to use other mods for them, so when I hit F4 now, it'll quick save for me, as you can see in the top, and it seems to be more stable. I'm also using all the heads-up display mods that I usually use, all the ones made by Gopher. So you've got Immersive Hud, which basically hides the heads-up display when you don't need it, which is a must-have, and then there's Adjustable HUD, which allows you to move certain items in different places. So I like to have the compass at the top like Skyrim, so I do that. Now in terms of textures, I'm using NMC's pack for New Vegas and for Fallout 3. This ensures that pretty much every texture is covered, which it is, so the game looks great now with 1K textures. For weather, I'm using a mod called Fallout. This is what it looks like normally, just through the day. But to enhance the image further, I'm using Dynavision, which gives you a depth of field and different presets that allow you to change what the game looks like, basically. So I'm using rich colours with blue shadows, and I'm using a different lighting preset to make up for it. And it looks amazing. As you can see, there's a comparison between the two, standard and then with the mod installed, and it looks a lot better. Now with Fallout, the nights are very, very dark, which I'd like to keep that way for the Let's Play because I want it to be extremely challenging, so it's more entertaining for you all to watch me die and fail often. But to compensate for that, I'm using Advanced Recon, which is a mod that adds a night vision helmet, which will allow me to see in the dark, not very well, but well enough. It'll still mean that I obviously don't want to go out at night as much. I want to try and rest until the morning. You get about 6 hours of darkness with this mod, and then it gets light again and you can walk around and you can see. So I think that'll be quite a challenge for me to try and last in the dark nights. Even though it'll suffer for YouTube, I think it'll be worth it because I just want it to be very dark and difficult. Now another thing I'm using is the Pip-Boy Deluxe mod. This adds a blue Pip-Boy rather than the standard green-ish one. And I much prefer the look of it. It's always been my favourite mod, so I will be using that for the Let's Play, and as you can see it looks pretty awesome. So that's pretty much everything. The only other thing I want to install, but probably won't until after the first episode, will be a mod that will automatically hack and open lockpicks for me so I don't have to do it. But it's not that frustrating, so I'll probably wait for a bit before I install something like that and see how much it annoys me. And like I said in the beginning, most of these mods require a patch, which you can find on the forums. A lot of mods have patches already, but these are the main ones that work really, really nicely, without too much confliction or trouble. And so far I haven't really encountered many bugs, so it's looking pretty good. So that's about it. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you around on my Let's Play.